And here we go. The Detroit Lions just make a big time trade, getting up to that number 24 spot, trading with the Dallas Cowboys and getting a day one starter at the DB position. Obviously, with Cameron Sutton being arrested, they needed to come in here and make a big splash at the DB position, and they do just that. According to Jordan Schultz, Terrion Arnold, the former Alabama defensive back, is heading to the Detroit Lions in the first round of this year's NFL Draft. Now, in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this man right here, what he brings to Detroit, why he is a great pickup, and why I think this could be massive for what the Detroit Lions are trying to do next season, especially in this DB room. Now, before we jump into the video, do me a big favor and comment down below a letter grade for this draft pick, but also hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Detroit Lions throughout the entirety of the NFL Draft, the offseason, and mini camp, rookie camp, training camp, everything. Preseason, I got you guys covered, so join the family. But with that being said, let's dive into why Terrion Arnold is a great pickup here for the Lions. Now, to be honest, Terrion Arnold was one of my favorite DBs in this year's draft class, was overall the best cornerback in my opinion. Athleticism, not as good as you want it to be, but overall, the ball skills, the talent to cover any wide receiver, the height combination with the speed, the quickness, and versatility. I think Terrion Arnold is going to be a day one starter. He's young, hungry, and only cares about winning football games, right? In the NFL, and especially in Detroit, let alone, right? You talk about one thing you want in football players, right? You don't want those big ego guys that want big contracts. You want guys that want to come in here and win football games and care about how they play on the field. Dogs. This dude right here, coming from Alabama, is a dog, and he wants to be a great football player. When you look at his overview, and let me get rid of that real quick, he is twitchy man cover corner with outstanding athletic ability and the skill set to bring, in the ball production at a professional level. He also possesses average size, but plays with a desired level of aggression and competitiveness. Like we just said, the guy wants to win football games. In both phases of his job, he's fast, he's agile to match up against a variety of different receiver flavors on the outside or even in the slot as well. Now let's go down and look at a couple of his strengths. Actually, before we do that, let's look at this defense right now. So you go over here, and the one thing you see to this DB room is you add Carlton Davis, former Auburn cornerback, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Super Bowl champion, but also you're missing a starter here in Cam Sutton, right? He's gone. He got arrested or has a warrant out for his arrest. I don't know what happened, right? But you also bring in Amik Robertson. I do like him from Las Vegas. Don't think he'll be a day one starter, but this is where Terrion Arnold comes in. Now you look at a DB room with Carlton Davis, Terrion Arnold, and now Brian Branch fully healthy with Melifanu and Kirby Joseph in the secondary as well. Dude, not only is this DB room going to be really good, but they have depth in Amik Robertson, Emmanuel Mosley, and Kindle Vildor, who I like as well. The D-line got better with Marcus Davenport and DJ Reader as well. You're looking at one of a really good defense here, and let's look at where they ranked last season. Number 25 in points allowed per game. Obviously needed to get better on that aspect, but you talk about the pass D, that's where they struggled the most. Number 31 in yards allowed per game in the pass in the air. Number 30 in pass yard or yards allowed per pass. 22 in sack percentage, and 10 in interception percentage. This team needed to find a way to get stops in the air. Terrion Arnold is someone who can come in and do that right away. Very good top end speed with above average burst to close. Urgent ball challenger, competing hard both space and the ball. Standout ball production over his 2-year span as a starter. Can jar the ball loose with heavy strikes, aggressive in run support. So again, versatility. You talk about a guy who's not afraid to come up, make a big tackle, a guy who can play man-to-man coverage, can drop back in his zone at times as well, but wants to win football games, wants to be a competitor, and wants to go up and make big-time tackles. Again, the Detroit Lions make a big trade up and find talent, find dogs who want to win football games. Terrion Arnold is a absolute perfect fit in my eyes for the Detroit Lions. I don't know why his athleticism score is so low. He's a great athlete overall, but I think maybe he skipped out on some things during the combine. Not really too sure. They compare him to Marshawn Lattimore, who's been a great cornerback in his NFL career so far. And when you look at this room here, I think the Detroit Lions have really made an upgrade to the defense, adding 4 brand new starters. And then offensively, you had Kevin Zeitler, one of the best offensive line free agents out there from Baltimore. Dude, this team is slowly getting better, and they will be a threat to win it all next season. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Detroit Lions update. Peace.